Yes, hello everyone. Hi Grim, hello Vardis, hello Igor, hello guys. Welcome. Yes, we're going to take a quick look at the Danish units, and if anyone has any questions, anything they want to like check out, we can jump into Skirmish and try out units and stuff. I kind of want to see if there are certain Danish units dive bomb or not, like in terms of the Draken and things like that. So I have my ones that I built earlier, and I kind of want to test them out. Like particularly this one with the bomber. I want to know if these actually dive or not. That'd be interesting. Recreating records to spam WARNO. Oh, we absolutely can when it comes out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when it comes out, we can build decks with just HJV and just like start running people down into heavy turns. It'd be kind of hilarious. Yeah, for sure. So for those of you who haven't seen this yet, I imagine a lot of you might have had a look at either mine or Hippie's video or someone else's, but I'll quickly go through the stuff who haven't seen it yet. So this is Ustra or Ostro, I guess it's Ostra Land Commando. I'm gonna have to start learning this stuff. Laro Commando. We got the M13. There's the supply trucks. You got a supply helicopter and the FOB. If you want more detail about this, by the way, I do have like a full video going through all of them much slower. Jake, what's up? New question. Can you show how AT planes and laser guided bomb planes work? Sure, we can kind of do that. I can probably do that in the testing as well. Got the MG3 squad, 50 cal squad. Got some military police. They got a nice military police Volkswagen. We got the engineers. The engineers are really cool, I think. The fact they have like you got the AT plus satchel. This one has like Carl Gustav. This one has Law plus satchel. Really nice. You got the standard infantry units, which only come with trucks, and then the Liv Garden as well. Cool. Got a pretty decent loadout. There's the M40. You got the Ito as well, and there's the M40 on a truck. Panzer infantry. And you've also got the sort of special forces, which come with MP5 SDs. Having flashbacks to the KDA squads of beta. Oh yeah, okay. you're gonna be abusing that commissar. 81mm mortars. 120mm mortar. I do like the 120mm mortar, it looks cool. 150, 152, 155. So we got the M125. Sorry, my eye has been funny today. And then I've also got the 203 and the M109s. I really like this new M109 model. I think the models in this DLC are so good. We were talking about this the other day about how like every DLC comes out with better quality units. So you can kind of like tell the older units apart from the new ones because they're like so much nicer. And I'm pretty sure like especially with like this helicopter, I don't know if they've like added specular maps to the units, but look how the light comes off that. It's so nice. It looks so clean. Right, anyway, we got good old, I call these sluggers in the video, Achilles, of course. We've got the, I think these are going to be pretty fun with the 2,275 meter range. Centurion, super high rate of fire, 12 round per minute rate of fire. And then the Mark V has longer range. And then you got the leader variants of those. Kind of excited. The Danish units will be fun. Yeah, for sure. 35% accuracy. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Or warning shots. Yeah, we got the Panzerspeeder. So 10-man squad, 10-man recon with a Carl Gustav M2 is really nice. I've got the HJV Speda in here as well, and the Laro, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this squad. It's like a GSR infantry with an AA if it needs it, but I guess what this will be useful for is like shooting down like Mi2s, other sort of 4-strength recon helicopters on the flanks. Would be nice, yeah, for that. M41 with the recons are really nice as well in this deck. You can get 6 of them, and then the S61. Like if you put like an M41 recon with a standard M41, you're gonna have a nice combo. It's like driving around in pairs. Then you got the Maxon and 40 mil going back to World War II. I mean, even the like HJV right have M1 Garans. It's kind of funny. But yeah, nothing too crazy there. And then the air tab in this one is really cool. I love the F-18 seed. It looks pretty badass. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Like 50% ECM fighter basically with harms. And then you got like a 6 AIM-9M aircraft. This thing is stacked. This is what I want to see. I want to see like full loadout aircraft. Honestly, it is really nice. But you only get one of them on a card, and you only have one card. Then we got the HE Draken, the HE or the Cluster Draken, Rocket Draken. There's also like a dual purpose one. Yeah, and then that's it for those guys. I need to make sure that I remember to export them before I change. Then we got Yusk, which has much of the same logistics, much of the same infantry, like engineers, although they get like M113s, quite a decent amount of M113s. And they also get these guys, which are special forces, but a bit different in terms of loadout compared to the other ones. So they get some MP5s, but they're not suppressed. They get the Mini-Me and the FSG and the M72. Artillery-wise, mortar, 81mm mortar, 109mm. We got the 209. A lot of this is kind of similar between the divisions, actually. And then tank tab, more Centurion Mark 5s with 12 round pen rate of fire. They don't get the long ones in this, instead you get Leopards. So we got Leopard 185 DKs, which have the 2,275 meter range, and the standard Leopard 1 is 1,925. You can also get a bit of an upgraded Centurion. This is the Mark II 5.2, which gets a slightly better gun but lower rate of fire. And then you've also got these guys, which I think are super important. So the M13A2, it has the autocannon on it, but the main thing about this is it comes with the IFE infantry trait. So it's the only vehicle that has it. And this infantry, the Panzer infantry, comes with IFE infantry trait, and the M13 doesn't give you IFE infantry trait. So pairing them with the autocannon vehicles is actually going to be kind of important. Prefer the Gun stuff in infantry instead of law. Oh, the law is trash in comparison to the Gun stuff, but the thing that the law has is rate of fire, right? So it's better against light vehicles. You've only got one card of M41s here. Panzerspeder, again, 10-man infantry squad, recon, really nice. These guys are just a GSR trait infantry. They got like basically similar to the other one, except they have a like AT instead of AA. And then yeah, got more Panzerspeder there. In terms of other things, 3-man infantry squads. I find this one interesting. A double MG 3-man squad. Don't know how that'd be useful. I can't show you that because it's still like NDA kind of. And then the OH6. And then we've got the iHawks. And then M40s and you have to go red eyes for man pads. Is the fire rate advantage on the 84mm Centurion worth against infantry compared to the 105? I don't know what the DPS numbers would be like, but I would assume so. The thing is with the 105 is it has more HE versus infantry. But I think the rate of fire maybe covers it. I don't know. I think in general having higher rate of fire on a tank is better because of suppression as well, right? Not just damage. If you're firing faster at infantry, you're going to pin them faster. So I think that's important to consider, like stunning them. Then you got the Fennec, which is a TOW2 helicopter. Very nice. And then aircraft here is all F-16s, really, apart from the one Draken with the rockets. I do like these F-16s. This one in particular, 10 clusters. I need to try that one out. We'll try both of these out, and I can show off how AT works for Jake in the YouTube chat as well. Let's just jump into a quick skirmish. I'm gonna try this out quick. We'll put the AI to like very hard. And I'll just give it some tanks. And then we'll try this one first so I can show off how that works. All right. How are the new units? We're just going to try them out now, and then after I'm done like trying out all the units, and if anyone has any questions and stuff, we can jump over to the normal game and play some games. Is it on sale? Oh, it's cool, cool. I guess it's spring sale, isn't it? How much is it on sale for? $13.99. What a steal! What an absolute steal! Yeah, so we'll take out some Centurions, why not? And we'll just plow down the roads with those. Actually, I need to. I keep forgetting to change it so that I have the settings really messed up. 520 points per minute, but like you only start with 500 points. It's so dumb. All right, I need some recon, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see any targets. So with Mavericks, right? I guess it depends on your air to ground jig. So Mavericks are fire and forget. So as soon as they fire, they will track their target, right? They either will hit or they won't hit, right? Based on their 55% accuracy. Whereas semi-active is like they have to be guided. So you have to kind of be heading in the direction of the target. Usually AT missiles are fast enough anyway, that doesn't really matter. But it usually means that an aircraft's going to get closer to the target than if it were fire and forget, which does mean that they're more vulnerable to AA. So anyway, let's get those underway. These can all just like drive down that side and we can see what the rate of fire is like on those. Poor Seapower, after I watched your Task Force Monnia campaign, great game, but rough for me. Who knows most of the naval related stuff? Not even for you. Yeah, there's a lot to learn in that game. There's a lot to learn in Seapower. It took me ages to get into it. I wouldn't say it to be that long. Thankfully I had friends who kind of like helped me out. That might need fixing. Well, their heads are, they're too fat for the back of the ladder. Okay, first tick, we can, once we see something we'll bring out the F-16. I'll buy it anyway. Probably put some leaders about the place otherwise I'll as well. Alright, AT plane is ready. I also want to try this rocket plane. We do want to try the cluster. And you're calling in a strike to use T, or are you right-clicking unit you want to hit? So with AT planes, you don't necessarily need to right-click the target. If it's a semi-active, then you might want to right-click the target. Well, you definitely do need to right-click the target if you're semi-active, really. If it's fire and forget, you can fire near or fly near the unit, and it will fire automatically at the best target. Well, usually the tank with the highest armor. And if you want to specifically target it, then you right-click a unit, right? So, but with both AT planes and laser-guided bombs, yeah, it's a right-click instead of fire position. Go shoot that down, otherwise it's going to be annoying. You can fire position laser-guided bombs, yeah, but it's not very reliable because they don't have very big explosion radiuses. Oh, that was pretty effective. There's other aircraft coming in now. Why is it my 24s? Bring me tanks! The AI is not cooperating. I gave him the 119th tank and he's just constantly... It's so sad. Oh no. Feels bad. I filmed the Ellie's family, yeah, for real. What is going on? They haven't even sent anything to go cap these. Where are the tanks? This is very hard AI, come on. Show us how it's done. It's so weird. There's another freaking helicopter, man. Stop. Please stop. Okay, this is kind of a target, I guess. So I'll show you like how it works in slow-mo, right? So we go towards the target, say I want to target this BMP. I can either just wait, it will probably automatically target the UAZ though, so I've got to be a bit careful here. So because the UAZ is closer, it will automatically fire at that. So I'm going to right click the BMP and then it should just fire a Maverick. And it won't fire like more than one at a time unless it can reload in the time it takes. So it might fire another one. Yeah, so it did manage to fire the second one. But it had to dive for it. In most cases, you wouldn't want to dive that deep because you're going to get shot down. You're going to get intercepted by aircraft. You're going to get shot down by AA. The AI is doing a fantastic job of demonstrating this for me. This is what happens usually if you go too deep. What you want to do, ideally, second. How fast are these firing? It's reasonably fast, not like crazy fast. I get with some vet, that would be actually kind of fast. I need that T-80 to show itself again. I could test the cluster actually. I did want to test that. We know it's probably here. Aircraft, man. This is helicopters, man. Stop spamming helicopters. Okay, so with the cluster, you obviously generally... Oh, that dives! Oh, that's good. That's very good. That's 10 Rockeye clusters diving on target. That's crazy good. Very nice. Okay, that's a very, very good aircraft. Okay, anyway, how you want to use AT planes is like this. So, if you don't want to go too deep. You just want to get close enough that it fires. That's something you want it to fire at. I just lost line of sight, that's not good timing. And then it's always going to get out. So you kind of want to do that. Obviously, if we had line of sight, it would have fired a Maverick. But it's just really not going half as deep. Would you shift click for a laser guided bomb? No. Laser guided bombs take a long time to reload now. So you just right click on your target. And as soon as the laser guided bomb fires, usually it will hit the mark. Like, even if you lose line of sight a lot of the time. Silly. AI is always very silly. Right, you can fire, I don't mind. Come on. Okay, anyway, yeah, the cluster 1 diving is really good, which is nice, and we can get some rockets out. Anything else I wanted to have a look at? It's not too much in this deck. And rockets, you just right click, for sure. These are actually very fast. They look so cool. Oh no, Su-27! Backing down! Yeah, not with laser guided bombs. You just want to target one thing at a time with the laser guided bombs. And yeah, don't split them. Anyway. I got wrecked by the AI. GG. No, not really, I just... Alright, so... We'll test this one out. I'm gonna give him a different deck. I should give him a deck that doesn't have any helicopters, apparently. 17th guards, that'll do. Probably still get helicopters thrown at us. Let's just change the resources as well. Two times income factor is actually fine. The Cobra button on the Draken. Alright. We want some aircraft. I just want to see if these dive or not. Because if they do, they're going to be pretty good as well. And we can also just spam a bunch of... We're gonna hit the roads. I don't even know where they would be coming. So, yeah, they are diving. Considering how fast they are and the fact they have 30% ECM, They're pretty good. Are also going to be one availability as a Spore Hornet. I don't know if that applies to everything. I think it's just this one because it's like a very good plane. It's like the Prowler, right? In terms of like how good it is. I think the Prowler's better as a seed aircraft, obviously, but this one has a Sparrow and AIM-9, so it can actually dogfight. Let's see how these M10s do. Wow, they sound cool. I wondered whether we kept driving forwards then, but it's because they were inefficient at that range. Hilarious. They don't have much accuracy there. They changed the sound of guns in general on these tanks. Sound good. I love that there's a T10 up against these M10s actually. Historically accurate engagement. Funny. Not really, but you know what I mean. Right timeline. SD2, yeah, Operation Unthinkable. It sounds good, man. It does. They fire really fast as well. Dreaming. I'm dreaming. If only Still Division 2 was this pretty. Maybe one day. Alright, okay, that's pretty much everything I wanted to look at. Does anyone else want to look at anything in particular? I think the rest is going to be pretty self-explanatory. Do a World War II battle in WARNO. Yeah.
Warning.
It's tanks are you can't penetrate anything from another side yet. It's like that. I think these are going to be pretty good. The rate of fire on those is not too bad either. Well, actually, I do want to hear the sound on the Garand. Now I think about it. I'm hoping the AI doesn't just like beat me before that, because that'd be a bit awkward. Wait, they got a Sergeant Highway's hit in frickin' Danish? What the fuck? Insane. I need to get into range of infantry. Hear these Garands. I want to hear if there's a ping. They get the Garand ping in there. Oh, these aren't the Garand HGB, JB. You're correct. Damn it, these ones. We'll just bring up my leaders. The AI is gonna beat me before then because it keeps freaking spamming helicopters. So annoying. That.
Bang on!
Engaging hostile. Go on, comfort check. Gå i far for mig væk herfra. Flokslaget.
It's just like that's the same stuff, yeah. Bomber.
Afventer koordinater. Forslemme fjendens luftforsvar. Radiocheck.
The T10s are coming for me.
Viking til rød leder. Jeg lytter. Fjenden er splittet. Fjenden klokken 3 høj. Jeg lytter. Tom Martin. Luftstyrken er klar. Himlen er fjendtlig.
I do like these Drakons. I really do.
Gå i formation. Bare få mig væk herfra. Flokslaget.
It's kind of working, which is scary.
Hjælp mig. Vi mangler ammunition.
Better, thanks for the 38-month tier 1.
Bare få mig væk herfra. Afventer instruktioner.
We're gonna find some infantry or something to fire at with the Garand.
Bare få mig væk herfra.
I guess maybe the reservists will be right here. This is 17 rocket plane. Oh, dude.
Ja, modtaget. Søg politiindikør. Jeg ser bevægelser. Gør klar til kamp. Bare få mig væk herfra. Godt arbejde, skytte. Hey, dæk dig! Du har kørt på en vogn. Vi mangler ammunition. Jeg ser bevægelser. Gør klar til kamp. Jeg holder ikke til mere.
It's so loud. They're not lasting too long. I don't hear the ping or anything. Or maybe they didn't reload. The models look so good though. Yeah, there's our Garans.
Klar til angrebskontrol. Død fra. There are two types of pilots. The hunters. Moving, open your eyes.
Warning.
Fighter ready. Attacking. Jeg trækker mig. Over. Raum 4. Venter på ordre.
See, in 1v1, that's what's gonna happen a lot.
Tell my wife I love her.
You're just gonna have like the Draken's rocket stuff. Those F-18s don't do terrible. Alright. So it's like told my wife I love her. It's like one of the names now. Alright, well there we go. RIP. Let's switch over to normal WARNO and we can play some games. Oh, actually, before I do, 1 second, I've got to start it back up again. I need to remember to add the ones to my battle group thingamajiggy. WARNO battle group codes. I don't know what order it is though. Am I missing a couple? I feel like I might be. Alright. Oh, that's nice. That's handy. They just put them at the bottom. Okay. Export. Ostra. I'll finish that another time. At least I got the codes. Good stuff. Switch over. Hopefully, don't have to do too much. Usually like a deck thing. They got another update for Dawn of War. Oh, it's 1.2 megs. Okay. Apparently it's going to take longer than I thought it would. Although it's only 157 meg download. Weird. And we need to progress the storyline. Still at day 6 on the WARNO timeline. They got to start thinking about adding like India and China and stuff. The Cold War extending to a world war. Italy and Yugoslavia. Yeah, true actually. Internet debt? It should be fine. Like I'm streaming. I think it's just where it has to almost verify all the files, I think, is the biggest problem with it. It's not actually the download. The verification of the files. Do I think Army General is over? No? Unless, I don't know, unless like, so I think there's going to be another I think there's going to be another campaign, I would imagine. They've got like South Ag, North Ag. I Like Centag was in the base game, right? I assume it's going to be like a Baltic one. But yeah, there's none with Landred. Yeah, there's none with Landred. But there could be like a Baltic one, maybe like in Finland, like Finland, Sweden area kind of thing. They might do Fate of Finland WARNO edition. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, I didn't expect this to take so long when I was switching between them. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be the next one. It'll be like North Europe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like a part of me almost wants Eugen Systems to be working on a next game. But at the same time, I don't think they are. I don't even know what the next WARNO or Eugen Systems game would be. The thing is, with WARNO, right, it's like before WARNO, they were able, like when WARNO came out, they were still making money from Still Division 2. Right? So like part of me is like, maybe they are developing a new game because they were running two in tandem last time. Or like before. And now that Still Division's like basically dead, maybe we'll get a new game. What happened? Oh, I was just showing off some of the Danish stuff, and then I needed to come back to the normal. So just doing that, but it's taken a little while apparently. Yeah, so in the WARNO timeline, Finland is red. Yeah, Finland's like under like proxy control by Russia, so it would be like a northern front between Sweden and Finland. Exactly, that's what I said, Victor. It was like Fate of Finland WARNO edition. You think they work on the next game? One has been around 4 years. Yeah, it's been around a while now, for sure. Yeah. The thing is, with Fate of Finland, it was kind of on the southern border, right, of Finland. It's like the Soviet Union was pushing into Finland. Because they didn't want to do snow maps. I feel like Broken Arrow's done the snow map pretty well. Was it Cold Harbor? I think Cold Harbor is a good example of doing snow well. When you don't have it like just pure white snow, you have it like dirty snow, right? It's like I think Company Heroes did it well as well. Company Heroes 2. You have that bit of contrast there. Yeah, Snowcastle's good as well. We have snow into Division 2? No. No, there's no snow. Because all of it was Operation Immigration, which happened in the summer. So those are all summer maps. What mod are we playing? We're not playing any mod, it's just space game. We'll do like a 44 and then we'll jump into like 10%, I guess. We'll jump back on the Star Wars stuff at some point. I need to get in touch with Biometric again about. I keep trying to like set up with him to do the like to get our thing put in the game, like get the get the VFB put in as a special squad. I keep like forgetting to do it though. I need to record the voice lines. It's on me. It's not on him. It's on me for being busy and lazy and whatever else. But it'd be cool to get in the mod, like the VFB. Alright, not solo, one's player. Alright, in you go. What map do we do? Bit of stoneware. What battle group should I play? VFB clone troops, yeah. Yeah, we were thinking doing something like that. VFB Wookiees, only because I want to hear Vulcan record those voice lines. I can't do that. One sec. I've got like kind of a bad throat coming on, I think, so it's probably not the best idea. Spanish? Alright, we can do some Spanish. We'll do the Acorazada. Alright. Ready up. DFB clone troops and Vulcan Sith Lord. See, Hippie is already in the game as a Sith Lord, so I feel like we should set ourselves up as like clone troopers. I would really like to do like maybe set ourselves up as clone commandos, because like clone commandos are like easily my favorite. Like in terms of Star Wars lore and the game, because I'd really enjoyed the game. I've always really liked clone commandos. Republic commandos, I mean. We could be a Republic commando stream. I have it, don't worry. Republic commando. I need to stream of that. We need to stream that at some point. It'd be so good. Maybe we could do that soon. What am I doing this week? I mean, this week's probably going to be... So if it's between the 26th and 31st, like Broken Arrow, then... I mean, maybe we could do it on Wednesday. Maybe I should do that. We could do a Star Wars Republic Commando playthrough on Wednesday. That'd be cool. See if I remember how to play it. I remember playing it on. I got the game because I played I got the PC Gamer magazine and I got given Republic Commando as like a demo disc as part of the PC Gamer magazine. That's what got me into it. Remember those two things, guys? Magazines and discs? Crazy, right?
Soy todo oídos. Listo, señor.
still have my like 5-disc copy of World of Warcraft somewhere. It's actually probably on the behind my green screen.
Guardia líder rojo, estoy escuchando.
Have CD-ROM in your car? What a man of style.
Sí, señor. Esta guerra terminará antes de Navidad.
What do recon? Oh, sorry, no recon.
Llévenos aquí, taxi.
No, the infantry there.
Buscando aviones enemigos. Esperando instrucciones. Nos desplegaremos en esta posición. ¿Alguien pidió un taxi?
I don't think that I'm gonna win this forest fight at all. It's gonna be a little bit awkward.
Comprobación de radio, rojo 16, cambio.
I guess some AA here.
Nos desplegaremos en esta posición.
And gosh, artillery wise, we just got the Tirol. Maybe I need to get the
Arrancando.
we'll bring a fob. Alright. University Monkey. Thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome. Sorry, I just pushed that. Probably have a few hundred hours on Need for Speed Most Wanted demo disc. From magazine, parents didn't want to buy full games, so just played it over and over as a kid. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Yeah, exactly. I would every time we like went on holiday, I would like get a magazine, and then I'd have the demo disc with me the entirety of the freaking holiday, just like dreaming about getting home and installing it. And then you just play that demo over and over and over again because you're too freaking poor to actually get the game, or you're just like a child with no like disposable income. It's good times, man. Absolutely good times. I don't know if you guys do you guys remember when Stronghold 2 came out? There was a demo disc that had like this sort of tower defense version of Stronghold 2 on it. Did any of you guys play that? It was so good. It was like you had this wall and you upgraded it with like different defenses, like boiled oil or like logs or like more archers or more of this and that. And then like the game would just send like waves at you. And you basically had to press like the logs at the correct time and the oil at the right time and stuff like that. It was really cool. It was really, really interesting game. It was just like purely like a wall defense game. It was like a promotion for Stronghold 2. So weird. Red Alert Pirate CD? Oh my. And inside the CD it was not Red Alert, but instead Axis and Allied. I mean, that's still a good game. I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed to get Axis and Allies. Axis and Allies was a class game. I didn't bring any, like... That's a bit awkward. We'll bring up the bomber. Bomber this. Because, and then we'll get the... Bitubo, the Bitubo, that's it. And the long-term focus of my disposable income. Should save that money to put it in a 401k.
Esperando instrucciones. Retrocediendo. Sin munición. Necesita unos ojos adicionales. Vamos en silencio. Enemigo avistado.
Well, so it begins.
Bang on.
Esperando. Copiado.
The 100% accuracy Krugs. I don't know how he does it, man. It's so dumb, man. What the hell?
Cuidado con los ojos.
What is that? So unfair. I'm gonna go for this and get shot down again. Why do I even do it?
Atacada la vista.
Existen dos tipos de pilotos.
Now you lot need to push through.
Sí, señor. Ahí
Not you.
Deteneos y echad un
You
vistazo.
managed to escape. You can
¡Nos
stay
han
there.
visto!
¿Alguna novedad?
¡Nos disparan!
Thanks for the sub as well. Thank you, thanks. Appreciate it.
Enemigos delante, listos para ataque.
Whoop. And he missed. Nice. Wait, did that just kill itself?
Atacando. En movimiento y con los ojos bien abiertos. Beware, enemies nearby.
Stop hacking.
Segundo pelotón listo, señor.
Carissa has dialed Briggs.
¡Ryan, abajo! Órdenes, señor. ¡Solo sacadme de aquí! Si el enemigo está dentro del alcance, nosotros también. Bien hecho, chicos. Con gusto, señor. ¡Ryan, abajo!
This is crazy, man. Yeah, because I'm not going to win the infantry engagement either.
Señor.
I mean, at least we have this under our control, which is kind of nice. I should probably just double down on this point.
Pónganse en
Oh, and I need to cap this point as well, apparently.
Instrucciones.
Grim didn't help me cover golf.
El motor está en marcha. Estamos esperando.
Bad.
pelotón formado en enemies. Formación de asalto.
Yeah, we're better off not even playing into this because he's gonna just keep doing crazy stuff. I need to get stuff that can just punish at range.
Beware, enemy nearby.
The main problem now is there's too many great games, no time to play them. What do you guys think about Crimson Desert? That's obviously like something that people are into at the moment. I don't know how many of you guys would have played that. Because I got in, I used to play Black Desert a lot.
A toda velocidad.
And obviously it's not an MMO.
Enemies nearby.
But it's, I hear it's like mixed, kind of mixed reviews. I think Steam reviews are kind of good for it.
Sea que se mueva.
Warning.
Si el enemigo está dentro del
Not too worried personally about bugs unless it's like proper game breaking.
Beware, enemies nearby.
I did hear about the controls being a bit trash. I just need to get like AMXs over here.
Guardadi, a líder rojo. Estoy escuchando.
Beware, enemies nearby. ¡Impacto! ¡Nos han visto!
I'll bring probably another AMX 30. This needs to run away because of the gonna get hit by the RPA, whoever it is.
Listo para transportar.
Beware, enemies nearby.
Never got into WARNO, like watching your vids though. Got into Broken Arrow, but that released a horrible start. Yeah. Yeah. Peer-to-peer, no anti-cheat. Yeah, it was rough. Broken arrow for sure. It is gonna be a lot better now, I think, with the Baltic DLC release.
Formado y listo. Ivan flag forward. Aquí clar.
On my AA versus his AA. My AA has 60% accuracy, doesn't hit. His has 30% accuracy, hits every time.
Warning.
Like, how is that fair?
Estoy acá.
The worst part about this game is RNG.
Tengo un mal presentimiento. El motor está en marcha. Estamos esperando.
Didn't play Crimson Desert, but I got the impression it's kind of saw as planned. Yeah, I've watched a few people been playing it,
Beware.
and I feel like there's a lot of time wasted in that game.
Esperando órdenes. A encender el fuego, caballeros. Vamos a entrar.
It's like just a big time waster. Like if you have nothing to do, play Crimson Desert. That's like the impression I got.
Un ruso menos. Ah, me reportaré cuando llegue. Nos detenemos aquí. ¿Alguien pidió un taxi? Un ruso menos.
Listos para disparar, señor.
RNG is penance or something. Okay.
Estoy escuchando, capitán.
I don't think I've done anything wrong.
Enemy spotted.
¿Cuáles son sus órdenes, señor? Velocidad de combate, conductor.
Enemy spotted.
Anyway, it's just gonna keep smacking me with airstrikes, I think, and there's not gonna be much I can do about it. So maybe spam AA over here. I'm just probably gonna get the rocket artillery out and I'm gonna be crying.
Aceleración máxima.
Enemy spotted. Ryan, abajo. Listo para atacar.
¡Alto! Enfrentando objetivo. Vistas al frente. El pelotón está formado y preparado. Formación de asalto. Conmigo. El pelotón está formado y preparado. ¡Impacto!
Enemy spotted.
¡Cuidado con los rojos!
Kills.
¡Los tenemos!
We're really hoping for a nice kill here. There we go. Good stuff.
Pero listos para disparar, señor.
Thank you.
A moverse.
We are gonna want to make sure that moves
Listo para
though.
transportar.
Failed, sí. Salid y preparad el cañón.
Estoy escuchando, capitán.
Copiado. A buscar y destruir. ¡Ah! ¡Me han dado!
Buscando aviones enemigos. Llévenos allí. Taxi. Enemy spotted. Un ruso menos.
¡Médico! Formación de asalto. Conmigo.
A todas las unidades.
Okay.
Enemigo avistado.
Well, that's the point secure again. Yeah, I don't think I push through here. We just kind of play around this objective. I can maybe put some pressure on here as well.
Estoy escuchando, capitán.
Sin munición.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Not dreaming? What makes you say that?
No podremos aguantar
Oh
más.
no.
Warning.
Esperando instrucciones. Entendido,
Right, we'll
señor.
go over here instead.
¡Ah! ¡Me han dado!
Enemy spotted.
And we're getting auto mod in Spanish now as well. Great. Yeah, I'm really hoping that the new update for Broken Arrow really sort of gets people back into it. I think like the player base has only really gone up since the last patch, so I think this patch should keep bringing more people back. And that game has so much potential to be like really, really popular, honestly.
¡Nos disparan! Le han dado al sargento Highway. Enemy spotted. Tenemos órdenes. Con gusto, señor. Recibido, alto y claro. Rojo 6, montado. Avanzad, pero atentos a los flancos. Necesita unos ojos adicionales, señor. Enemy spotted.
Warning.
Listo para transportar. Nos han dado un mal golpe.
Interesting. I reckon I need to turn TLC and polish. Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously like every stream almost complaining about desync or some shit. It's mostly desync actually that is a problem for me, more than anything else. I don't really bump into that many bugs in the game. I haven't really bumped into any cheaters since release. So, like for me, I feel like the game is like, way better than it used to be. But it's just the desync. But I think there's going to be a lot of that just won't be fixed for like a year until they completely redo the server architecture of the game. Pathfinding issues? I don't think I've ever had issues with pathfinding in the game, but maybe. I don't think I've ever personally had big problems with that.
Maker 5 listo. Beware, enemies nearby. Comunista menos. Joder, eso está muy cerca.
My KD's not going to be pretty, but I think they're doing alright holding this down.
Avanzad, pero estad listos para disparar. Ryan, abajo. Sí, señor. Fuera todo el mundo. ¿Cuáles son sus órdenes, señor?
Oh, the Abrams missed that range.
Preparaos.
Rough.
Como ordene, señor. ¡Ah! ¡Me han dado! De pie y en marcha. Vamos. Sí, capitán. Enemy spotted. ¡Fuera todo el mundo! Siempre tenemos órdenes, muchachos. No podremos soportar más. A encender el fuego, caballeros. Vamos a entrar.
Do you have the artillery? Actually, I've completely forgot about that. Rugged artillery. Yeah, boys.
Servir bajo sus órdenes.
When you give an order to a unit in a forest, it could do some crazy route. I think generally. Oh, right, yeah. When you used to give orders to stuff, yeah, true. Actually, no, I did have that problem, where you used to give orders to things and then it would like send it to the other side of the map. Yeah, absolutely had those issues sometimes, but I haven't for a while, so that might be fixed for the most part.
Ahí vamos, esperando instrucciones, señor. Beware, enemies nearby. Defended la posición. ¡Ah! ¡Me han dado! Buen chopeado, líder Riven. ¡Muerte de
I risk it. I think I risk it.
Esperando instrucciones. Beware, enemies.
He comes into the point, I can do it.
Mi equipo y yo estamos preparados, señor. Bien hecho, chicos. Artillería a sus órdenes.
I want to just put rocket artillery on that side. A couple more units, get some more tanks over here.
Estoy escuchando, capitán. Esperando coordenadas de disparo.
Can they make these fire faster? I don't remember them firing that fast.
Falta más potencia de fuego. 10 grados hacia arriba. Fuego. Beware, enemies nearby. Vale, señor. ¿Tiene un objetivo, capitán?
Again, I haven't really used the unit.
¿Podemos aguantar más? Vamos en silencio.
Is it released?
Esperando coordenadas de disparo.
That rocket artillery is gross, dude.
Hile cargado. Listo para disparar.
Algo claro, líder Raven.
Sí, señor. Enemy spotted.
En movimiento y con los ojos llenos.
Artillería a sus órdenes. Señor, hemos gastado todas nuestras municiones. Muerte, polvo. Beware, enemies nearby. ¡Tenemos un hombre herido! ¿Alguna novedad? ¡Salid ahora!
Okay.
Una baja más. Enemigo avistado. En reversa.
Did my infantry arrive and just die? Like, what happened here? Oh, they're both going that way, that's why. Right, gotcha. We need to make sure they come into this side.
¿Alguien pidió un taxi? Buen trabajo, artillero. Cazalis los podemos dar por muertos, en movimiento y con los ojos bien abiertos.
The BO-105 miniguns. Yeah, nice.
Listo para transportar. Copiado. Beware, enemies nearby. Listo, señor. Copiado. Falta más potencia. ¡Ryan! ¡Abajo! ¿Cuáles son sus órdenes, señor?
A Melidas coming through. That's fine.
Cañón preparado,
We'll just do
señor.
like one here and one
Hacia
here.
arriba. Fuego. ¡Ryan! ¡Abajo! Bien, señoritas. Es hora de moverse. Estoy escuchando, capitán. Avancemos rápidamente. Ryan, abajo. ¿Hay algo que quiera quemar? Solo sacarme de aquí. A sus órdenes. Spot movements. Velocidad de combate, conductor. Unidad de reconocimiento a sus órdenes.
This just cars just sat there. It's too bad.
Estoy escuchando. Los encontraremos y los mataremos. Evacuar foro. Aquí claro.
Get my other command tank here, actually. Say that, maybe not.
Retrocediendo. Proyectil cargado. Listo para disparar. Cañón preparado, señor.
Might as well use my
¡Hacia
fob.
atrás!
¿Necesitáis que os quede? ¡El disparo! Todas vuestras municiones. Siempre se reduce al soldado y su fusil.
Not doing too much damage there. Surprising.
Beware, enemies nearby. Cañón preparado, señor.
I think these things, I mean, they're 140 mil rockets. I guess like direct hits have got to hurt, right?
Señor, hemos gastado todas nuestras municiones.
The explosions look so much bigger than they actually are.
¡Médico! Baker 5 listo. ¡Hacia atrás! Con gusto, señor. ¡Un golpe más y al cementerio! Disparadle a lo que sea que se mueva. El motor está en marcha. Estamos esperando.
Rojo 6, montado, retroceda.
No tengo nada más previsto. Copiado.
¡Alto!
¡Nos han visto! Cañón preparado, señor.
What we can do is... I don't actually have a leader. I want to leave with that.
Listas al frente. Unidad de reconocimiento a sus órdenes. Fuera.
Oh, you still can't... that's a pain, isn't it? You still can't turn off auto cover with supply vehicles.
Enemigo avistado. Esperando instrucciones. Atacad a la vista. Pelotón formado y listo. ¡Golpe más y al cementerio! ¡Lo tengo! ¡Retrocediendo!
Copiado. A buscar y destruir.
¡Nos estamos quedando sin munición! ¡Agachaos!
Realizando un recorrido de tiro certero. Habla, rojo 2. Enemigo avistado. Alto y claro. ¡Justo en el blanco! Solo deme un objetivo.
Esperando instrucciones. Arrancando.
Tiro certero.
display.
Enemigo avistado a las 12 en punto.
¿Cuáles son sus órdenes, señor? Listo para transportar. Copiado, señor. Esta guerra terminará antes de Navidad. Enemigo avistado. El enemigo está hecho pedazos.
Nice, two Su-22s taken out.
Estoy a cargo aquí.
Good. A pack tastes very nasty, yeah, exactly, that's nice. It is very nice.
Ajustando en el objetivo.
I'll just send like 20 of each there.
Be careful.
Kubo should be able to shoot that down, right? Well, that does have good range.
Esperando instrucciones.
Wasting that shot on the APC. Star Wars mod for Broken Arrow would be cool. I think it's gonna be a long time until we see like proper models like changing in Broken Arrow. But yeah, it would be cool, absolutely.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
I don't think I'll bother wasting my rockets on the counter battery. Oh wow, Andy just went through the right eventually. And
Warning.
cheeky plus 12.
Raven colombiano. Desplegando fuera. Desplegando fuera.
That's an elf cloud in our ass.
¡Ah! ¡Me han dado! Continúe con enemy spotted. Armas preparadas. ¡Está en el blanco! ¡Retiro! Cualquier objetivo. Tiro certero. Bombardero listo. De camino control. Enemy 3 o'clock. High. Alto y claro.
Vamos en silencio. Nos acercamos, señor.
Enfrentando por ti.
He walked that recon all the way around the edge. Me and Commissar just staring at each other most of that match. What's up about that? How you doing? On Sandvest Scarf launches? Nice. Yeah, I couldn't really contest the forest, so I just had to kind of sit there and there's no way I had enough infantry to do that against the launchers, the SPW 50 PKs. Yeah, I didn't realize I killed one actually. It was if I was going so well. I wasn't even contested it. I was just like, nah. As soon as the initial engagement happened and you were hitting me with those launches, I was like, I'm out. I'm just gonna sit on my points. I'm not gonna push through there. Got my conquest score. That's what matters, right? Not gonna fight in unfavorable terrain. Otherwise, I just end up losing completely. Eagle got out spammed. I feel like if Eagle concentrated more on his front line and less on like the side shenanigans, he'd be able to do a lot better. Going Iron Waters. It's always a good 10x10 map. Gonna rock out with first guards again, maybe we can get a good game. Grog at the beginning was wild. Yeah, that was so crazy, dude. 2 out of 3 shots. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Copperheads killed all support weapons. Yeah, the Copperheads are really good, for sure. I'm a big fan of them. The accuracy on them is crazy. I had one recon go through the side. Yeah, but you're like trying to do like the helicopters were trying to get through as well. Like I'm not saying like you seem to like put a bunch of effort into trying to get flanky helicopter bullshit happening when if you just focus on your front line, you could like learn the game and be better at the game rather than relying on like the cheese. Because there are a lot of maps where you can't do that. Do you have any smoke in your deck, Eagle? Because that would be the way to use it. That deck's always difficult to use anyway, if you don't have enough close range. Yeah, I was doing the same ending on my side. Just wait for Commissar to come out the other side of the forest. I'm quite happy to play her, I guess.
Мобильность и маневренность. Выгружу вот там.
Do you want to try and contest this? Closer up. Yes, maybe it's a job for BMP2s.
Есть такая профессия. Родину защищать.
Ведем наблюдение за небом.
Get my own Barusa, a couple of Iglis, just in case. We'll do a couple airdrop. And then maybe a tank.
К бою, готов.
Try that. Let's see if I can get like past this tree line would be nice, and then we can actually start using like the attackers to put pressure. Like an attacker here and an attacker here would be covering most of that front. Team tells me I haven't played WARNO since early January. Honest, this year I actually haven't played that many games so far. And these are all the games that I've played this year. Open TTD, go with your friends when we did the tournament. Make sure they're coming towards them. Good hot. I mean, these I actually haven't played. They're just games that I picked up. But 03 Regiments, Burden of Command, Panzer Corps 2, Wonderberg. Actually, I haven't played this yet either. I need to play that. Warhammer 40k Battle Sector, Helldivers. That's another one I want to play. It's like, I don't really play many different games. What makes regular infantry units good? Struggling to determine what makes a good infantry tab. I would say generally it's not, it's just about having presence. Like infantry is either good for AT or it's good for anti-infantry, and most regular infantry is there for AT presence more than anything. Like to stop enemy vehicles from being able to freely push through certain areas of the map. That's what infantry is for. So having like an AT launcher is the reason that you take the regular infantry most of the time, and it's kind of cheap to do so. Having infantry to clean them out is important. That's why you have engineers. But yeah, most of the time it's just like, how good is your infantry versus enemy armor for its price. And the difference in light arms weapons mainly comes down to the number of machine guns. So in this case, I'm using Pulamachiki. Pulamachiki will deal with any light armored vehicles with their cheap RPG-22, and will also have a decent engagement against enemy infantry because they're using 3 engines. So that's where Pulamachiki are useful here. They also have the IFV infantry trait, which with the BMP-2 works quite nicely. So BMP-2 is good in this scenario because I can maintain range enough to stay out of the range of enemy AT whilst also providing fire support. So that's why I'm opting for this combination at the moment. But in more like confined areas, I might just use Motostraki because of the RPG 7BR. Make sure I get onto enemy armor, which would be way more important.
Ожидаем цели. Получен приказ стрелять по готовности. Товарищ командир. У нас потери. Боекомплекта больше нет. Жду ваших указаний. Торможу. Ищем цель. Огонь по готовности.
That Dragon 2 just wrecked my BMP. I don't know if it was showing side armor. Yeah, hopefully that sort of helps a little bit. Infantry, yeah, for the most part in WARNO is used as a vehicle blocker. It stops vehicles from just running through the map. And then between infantry engagements, it's like who has the better light arms, really. Certain units are better than others. And then it's also cost efficiency, so it's another thing. But you'll find if you watch WARNO, most of what kills infantry isn't other infantry. Infantry usually die to armor, or they die to artillery, or something like that. It's very rare that like an infantry squad is killing other infantry a lot. Unless it's something like maybe a flash launcher or like a Superiapio, which actually have pretty good DPS against infantry. Where's the design? I mean the icon? They just updated the icons with stuff so they look more distinct. I played Menace.
Warning.
The mode? What do you mean? The model? Oh, I don't think they've changed the model. It's just in the book it can be a 105 variant or it can be a 50mm variant. That's probably why it looks different. Nobody really uses the 105 variant. What I see kill more infantry in WARNO is Vulcan. Rude. I haven't played Menace. Well, I played the Menace demo, but I haven't got Menace. I didn't really get into it. I'm not so much a turn-based guy. The last turn-based game that I actually got into was Classified. That was pretty fun, but I liked the pace of Classified. I think with Menace, each mission takes way too long. It's too much, like, too many turns wasted on movement. I find it kind of boring. Like, if the movement felt more meaningful, like you're moving into a flanking position, or like there was some sort of like sprint, run, crawl mechanic, stuff like that, then I think it would be a lot better. But the movement system in Menace is kind of boring. Going back infantry. I guess you could just like play with the armor all the time, like loading, unloading, sure. But I imagine that's not always optimal, right? Yeah, that would be my biggest like complaint about that game. Like, a lot of games make like a lot of turn-based games make movement interesting by Overwatch interactions, but I feel like Menace doesn't really have much of that. I'm sending like how sloppy RTS movement feels. Yeah, it's each to their own, really. I'm like a big RTS fan, right? So I like the instant feedback of stuff. If I'm being shot at, I like being able to move out of the way rather than just stand there and be shot at. Which is basically what like most turn-based games do. Like, there's no Overwatch in Menace, so it's good to go first, but it makes you play aggressive. Yeah, fair enough. But like, maybe I just didn't play it enough to like really understand it. I don't know how much like content is not in the demo, but it felt like the main gameplay loop was shown off in the demo at least. It just always felt too slow for me. What could be cool though, like if you designed a turn-based game where, like, say you're moving your units in a turn-based environment, but then they react in real time. Kind of, I guess it would be kind of like combat mission or something like that, right? sort of give orders, but your units aren't just like stood around getting shot at because you happen to like give them an order that put them in the middle of a field or something. They might like actually react and get themselves out of the way. Kind of cool. Did I ever look into Phantom Brigade? No, I've not heard of it. Phantom Brigade. Let me look. Was a mech game? Yeah. I don't know why, but like this like instantly turns me off. I'm not into mechs. The only mech game I ever played that I enjoyed was Hawken. It looks cool. I like the UI looks really good. The actual design of the game is great. Very cool. Yeah, not my style otherwise. Like I can appreciate it, looks very cool. I'll have to like watch a YouTube video. Gameplay. I don't know if both like Rails and Black Templar mentioned the Phantom Brigade though. It's always promising when that happens because it's like a game that stands out in people's minds. Yeah, I'll check out a video on it at some point. It's like the same reason though I didn't play, what was the other mech turn-based game that came? It was like kind of popular. It's like Battle something. Battle Tech, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm just not into mechs that much. There's never really a theme that I enjoyed. I've always loved history and like realistic stuff. Like even if it's like pseudo-realistic, right? Or like near future. You order your units for 5-second turns. When you push play, your units and enemy units play the turn simultaneously in real time. But do they like react if so say it makes me think of like door kickers, right? Where you tell them the route, but like your dudes automatically kind of like react to enemies if they see them. So they're not just like lemmings, you know. There's the worst part about with turn-based games is you feel like you're ordering like lemmings about the place. That's a bunch of M1 mods. I really want to bomb that. Premonition system. You can see what the enemy is going to do in those 5 seconds. Oh, okay, interesting. It's kind of cool. So you get like a sort of like a ghost, almost. It's kind of cool. What about Yak? Right, yeah. Cool. Yeah, sounds like a cool system for sure. If they make a World War II version of it, I'm in. That is why I play Classified, because it's like kind of historical. Prison Synapse. Yeah, I've seen that. I know of that game, I haven't played it. Target acquire on the range, but moving and targeting in menu. Interesting. Interesting. That's another game though, I think I was put off by theme. How do we get across here? I just start bringing in routers. I think I do. And then we kind of play up here and get in there, is what I'm thinking. And I get over here. Start moving things into position, ready for a push. These direct fire 152s. Alright, we'll do another yak with a couple of Su-17s. I just double bomb those things, to be honest. Nice. Let's get bombs. I need some sort of leader who can push up here. Yeah, like anyway, I'm really big into like history, or like alternative history, like pseudo-realism, like those kinds of themes I really enjoy. I'm not so into like Supreme Commander, like mech stuff. Doesn't really, like a bit too sci-fi. But like I really like Homeworld, right? Because in my head it's like in the future that's what it could be like, right? Like in the, you know, thousands of years from now, when we're traveling space and whatnot, right? But yeah, and so I guess same with like Nebulous, right? It's all kind of like semi-realistic, right? In the way that it's like conceptualized. I feel like things like Supreme Commander is just kind of like weird. That doesn't seem logical to me. See, Star Trek never really did it for me because it's kind of like aliens. I think, you know, something like the Expanse, right? Awesome, like love the Expanse. It was so cool. But Star Trek, no. Like even like Star Wars to a certain degree, I don't really like click with it as much, but I like Star Wars purely because I grew up with it. It's kind of like one of those, I can suspend my disbelief for Star Wars. No, it was Star Wars instead of Star Trek. Foundation? I never watched Foundation. Battlestar Galactica was one I didn't really watch either. I imagine like these are all like some of the shows I probably would have been really into. Like one I really did like was Stargate. again, like the concept is like kind of wild, but it kind of made sense. Well, kind of semi like, you know, if you had that technology, it makes sense. You get what I mean?
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
I don't know.
На войне? Как на войне? Вперед! Они должны быть где-то рядом. У нас потери.
World War series by Harry Turtledove. Is it like a TV series or is it a book? I don't really read. I'm not well read. I'm not well read at all. I may have read a total of like 5 books in my life from front to back. Except from when I was a kid. I do not read. I just have too much like Gen X brain for that shit, for real. Like like obviously I'm like not Gen X, but I feel like I can't concentrate on a book. I never enjoyed books. Like I can't stick to a book anyway. The only book I ever really remember reading was a book about the Falklands, which was like a first-person account of the Falklands, because it was just really interesting. Like, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. The rest of the stuff I just reading on the internet. Most of my learning comes from like the internet, really. And in terms of like fictional stuff, right? I like non-fiction. Like I probably, if I was to read stuff, I would read non-fiction. But when it comes to fictional stuff, I would much rather just watch a movie or like watch a series or just find out or just like play games, right? Yeah, games is probably the big one for that. But even nowadays, I don't spend much time on non-fiction. I guess technically like WARNO is like non-fiction and so is Broken Arrow. But like they're both like based in reality. You know, like all of the units that we're using in this were real life units. And I find that really interesting. But like I bought God of War and I bought Death Stranding because I was like, oh, I'm going to play through these like since I'm procrastinating so much, but I just never got around to it. Sometimes I go through like proper heavy cycles of like lacking motivation. Well, recently it was just because I was ill, like really ill. I just ended up in this like hole of not wanting to do anything. Sure you've all been there at some point. Alright, what should I do here? If I can kill this PVADS, maybe I can... I did bring in an Akatar at some point, didn't I? Oh, we got Mr. Commissar with Blackhawks having fun on that back line. Let's go. He spot my fob. Too sad. Wopkos, thanks for the 9 months Prime. Appreciate it. Starship Troopers and Terminator. Yeah, I like Starship Troopers and Terminator. It's good stuff. That's why I really like all the Slytherin games. It's perfect with me. So they got the Starship Troopers IP RTS. They got the Terminator RTS. It's great. It's the only like outlier when it comes to that kind of stuff is like 40k. Like I can't, or like Warhammer in general. It's like a lot of sort of fantasy fiction stuff. Just kind of interesting. It's 10v10. It is 10v10. Yes, It's Broken Arrow could only wish for this performance. Look at this. Oh, it's glorious. No desync at all. Just pure awesome big battles. I almost implore the Eugen developers to give the Broken Arrow developers like a tutorial on how to take away desync in their game. Just loading up my guns. Take him across. Must feel more natural in this. Yeah, well, most of them, I say most of them, I don't know how many nowadays, but a lot of the ones when the game came out were based on real places. There are some really good, like, maps that have been made by people in the community as well. The folder map is incredible. That's like Folder West or something like that. Some guy made say some guy. I feel bad for not remembering because it was pretty incredible. Some really good maps. Like Samaro was really good. Someone made Plateau d'Albion before. Oh yeah, that was Wooden made that before they released the official map. Where is it? It's the folder one. Maybe people are making more of these, but I don't know if it's because they... I think the map editor's bugged at the moment. West folder, that's it. This one, silver. This map is insane. It's like based on Google Maps, right? And it looks so real. Look at it. It's so pretty as well. Like the proper topography on the terrain and everything. It's insane. Such a good map. You get him to make more. Okay, let's get the rest of my tanks in. And we'll try and get infantry in here. We'll do like 6 infantry. Grab another Akataya so I can drop some smoke.
Артиллерия ждет приказа. Да, командир. Остановимся.
Not like Company Heroes 3. At least like the developers in Company Heroes 3 doing the map making competitions and stuff, or like sponsoring them. Really cool. Really cool. Like I was judging for the map making competition
Красная армия всех сильней.
for Company Heroes
Нас здесь всех перестреляют.
3, and yeah, the community makes some really cool stuff in that game for sure. And it's nice that the developers, like say, add them to the game as well, like officially.
Служу Советскому Союзу.
It's nice to see that Co 3 as well is actually continuing to be supported, even though
Проверить снаряжение.
it was a pretty abysmal release, right, relative to other Co games.
Вперед!
I say that, I mean, Co 2 had a pretty abysmal release as well, everyone forgets about that.
Осторожно, противник рядом.
Артиллерия ждет приказа.
Russian Air Force coming in. Was that all for that drone? Wait, what?
Еще чуть-чуть! Дымовые, заряжай! Такси, заказ! Погоня! Орудие готово, командир.
Seems quite common these days, yeah.
Визуальный контакт.
Like releasing unfinished games is so like. You'd think that people would have learned by now, right? It's just one of those things where you're like, come on. Surely, like by now you realize like you could make so much more money if you actually released a finished product.
Дымовые, заряжай! Такси, заказ!
Hey, people still buy it. Yeah, but you just think about like how much developers shoot themselves in the foot by releasing games unfinished early.
Еще одного попадания мы не выдержим! Понял. Меняю позицию. Отбой! Пробил его! Готовьтесь, противник за следите за горизонтом!
It's supposed to be more spread out than that. Like so.
Бою готов!
Su-25's coming with this Draven run, so it's sexy. And Barusa's helping shoot him down. The A-10s. This is such a crazy game.
Противотанковый взвод готов!
Very cool.
Наблюдатели! На войне, как на войне.
21 cluster. My attack just brought them all out of the woodwork. I saw you playing some Broken Arrow during the day. Did you record some content on the new stuff? No, not today. Why was I on there today? I actually can't remember. I don't even know if I played it today, now I think about it. Are you sure it was today? I was playing like Slay the Spire earlier, but like the only game I played today, I think. I had a really bad migraine, so I didn't really do anything. Most of the time, if you see me playing offline now, it'll be by PT stuff, mostly. How's it work if you're playing the new DLC? Just send you a download. Usually, like, if a company is like giving you access to something early, they give you a key for it. And then just download a specific branch of the game that pretty much that's how it works. Just select a different branch of the game on Steam. These might just die. This might not be a good idea. I don't know if I'm going to be positive or not after this game. No way, eh? Yeah, I was a bit late to the party that time. It's cool to see it though. Oh boy, I keep dodging. ECM, flare, 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 flare. You managed to get out. Nice. Yeah, I did get away. Like in WARNO, aircraft have like a timer to get out. They don't have like, they have to fly back to the edge of the map. It's just a timer. It's just a timer. That poor Blackrock was in the wrong place. Hey, what? This AT gun though. It's been here, just stopping. I think we got quite a few tank kills with that. Nice, good game. 3,995 kills, 4,835 losses. All my stuff's just getting butchered, so let me find targets. My poor inventory. I thought I got maybe more kills than that because my attackers were actually hitting good targets, but and the AT guns, look, hitting nicely. I killed an M109 at the end there as well. Weird. McCarry. Not 2-1 KD, it's 1.78, Mr. McShab. Grim guys have got the most kills by far. 9,465 is like 3,000 more than anyone else. SR on the other side as well. Mind telling me what kind of black magic you have that 4 Mirage 3s can't kill a yak? 60% ECM, apparently. Also, don't those Mirage 3s only have like 1 long range missile? Alright, next one. Airport, I'll do. Yeah, let's fill out this US team. NATO team. What do I play on this map though? I feel like an American game. Canada? I don't know if Canada is a good shout here. Armor's a bit weak. First UK. 101st airdrop? Bro. Fifth Panzer. We played Fifth Panzer on this map last week, I think. I don't mind trying first UK. I'm gonna cry inside again once the Challenger Mark 3's let me down for the 100th time. I'm gonna bring Charlie 2s instead of those. Don't know if I can afford to bring like that, this little tanks. What do you think of SUK? I personally don't like it for NATO tank. I feel like it's inferior to a lot of American. Oh yeah, absolutely. The challenges suck. Is the simple way to put it. Everything else about the British is actually not too bad. Like Warriors, yeah, okay, they're kind of naff, but they're reasonable value for money, and the ones with the the applique armor are actually like pretty good. Like you've got lore 80s, which is nice, but yeah, your infantry, your tanks, sorry, just suck. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired today. I haven't had a monster today, guys. I'm weaning myself off monster again. To see if it helps improve my gut health. Getting old, man. Getting old. You go get a cup of tea. Only trouble with like a cup of tea is you gotta like wait for the kettle to boil. Like, I'm bothered to like go downstairs, wait like 2 minutes for the kettle to boil, make the cup of tea. It's not good for the stream. You guys will leave because it's so boring. You just gotta watch my BRB screen for like 2-3 minutes. Switch from monster back to coffee for the same reason. Yeah, I feel like the sweeteners are just like kind of wrecking my gut. The only thing is I'm more like way more noticeably tired without a monster. Specific tea breaks. What was he doing? Like have like a camera in his in his kitchen. You making a cup of tea. I What I need is like to put my headset microphone on. Then I can like go downstairs, and while I'm like making the cup of tea, I can still talk to the stream. Have a kettle at your desk for some water. No, I'm not having large amounts of water sitting on my desk. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. I'm very careful about having beverages near my computers. Too valuable for that.
I hear you loud and clear.
I think I'm gonna like play
Yes, sir.
on this side.
Waiting for instruction. Bring us there, taxi.
Maybe I can get here.
Looking for enemy planes.
Then we'll try and like do a tank push to secure Foxtrot, and then kind of come across here, rather than getting involved in this shenanigans.
Yes, Captain. Gun checked and ready, sir. I am listening, Captain. Bring us there, taxi.
Embrace iced tea. I just need a caffeinated beverage that is not gonna wreck my stomach. Like,
Waiting for instructions. I'm in charge here. Yes, Captain.
caffeinated chocolate. There is actually like caffeinated gum now, isn't there, as well? Although I don't want to be like chewing gum on stream. Game on the porcelain throne. It's like first world streamer problems.
At your orders. Copy, sir. Full throttle. Enemy spot.
Gaming toilet. Oh, dude. Oh, Canadian F-18s going in.
My pleasure, sir. Right, bring us there, taxi. Enemigos delante, listos para el ataque. Mortar intervention. Requesting. Waiting for instructions. Okay, sir. Bring us there, taxi.
Right, look at those guns wiggling. It's weird.
Go, no. Roger. Enemy spot. Move, but watch our flanks. They've spotted us. Radio check, red 1-6, over. Northwest, bring us there. Cible devant. Surgeon, highway is hit!
Safety's off, lads.
Good job, gunner. We get shot at. Good job, gunner.
Recon beware. Commies nearby.
Combat speed, driver.
Need some extra ice, sir. He sighted at 12 o'clock. Ward on it, Red Leader. I am listening. Waiting for orders.
Alright, we gotta kind of drive towards the repeller on the right,
We'll find
otherwise
them,
I'll get
and then
sidetracked.
we'll kill them.
Grab the binoculars, Corporal. I
Warning.
am listening, Captain. Move, but be ready to shoot. Enemy fire!
Radio check, red 1-6, over.
Surgeon, highway is hit! Follow me.
Red 6, mounted up.
Warning.
Copy, sir. All ammo, go back, slowly. Hunting for the enemy.
That's gotta be dealt with.
Waiting.
Maybe I should just run Abbott's actually.
Move, move, move! Ready to fire, sir.
Reverse, but
Aim for attack. Now keep it sharp.
back up, back up.
I am in charge here. I'm running out of ammo.
Back.
Attention.
Enemy, Roger. Search and
That
destroy.
sucks.
Any orders, sir?
Losing those is really bad for me.
Copy.
Oh nice, that lab was just gonna chew those AA pieces to two pieces. I was just gonna kill those tours and take those pieces stuff.
Enemigo avistado.
Is that, how many are there? Oh, there's a Ural there as well. Feel like I'm losing some weight? Well, that's good to hear.
I am listening, Captain.
Warning.
Fall back.
I am somewhat trying to watch what I eat, so... Thank you for saying so.
Right up. Get in formation. I hear you loud and clear.
Ward on it, Red Leader.
Everyone on Twitch is like, no one said that.
Waiting for orders.
What do you mean, you fat bastard? Well, I'm gonna Jaguar HE bomb this, I think. It's like barely. Okay, I was gonna say there's barely any AA, but the double tour there is a bit sketch. Looking a bit porky, I'm there you go, see.
Bomber ready.
Which is just mean.
Move.
Yes, Captain.
Right, Spartan does have exceptional optics, so fingers crossed about that.
What are your orders,
I also,
sir?
of course, have the
But watch our flanks.
speed coming in, so maybe we can kill the Tor.
Ready, sir.
It's just a double Conkers stacked. Kind of crazy, actually.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
On my way, control.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Any orders, sir?
Oh, I'm hit. What are your orders, sir?
Yeah, definitely a job for the Jaguar.
Any target?
And I could dive the MS-24 because that's going to die anyway.
Falling out. Red 4 waiting for our weapons armed. Go on,
Yo, okay, I was going to say if that survives, it's mental. They change how
Sighted at 12.
Peaky M74 kill on the way up there.
Second platoon, ready.
Change how
Sir.
these bombers dive. I never noticed that before.
Radio check, red 1-6.
They kind of
over.
drop them in like a line as they dive.
Halt.
Interesting.
This is red 2, enemy spotted.
Recon unit at your orders.
Warning.
Yeah, the abbots are here now, so I can actually kill stuff.
Damn, that was close.
Yes, Captain. You sure it's safe now? Let's mark movement.
Successful hit.
Good.
Go back slowly.
Recon unit at your orders.
Bogies ahead,
Warning.
ready to engage. Yes, Captain. Moving on to new firing position. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. Phantom navigation.
Eshnaken.
At your orders. AG loaded, ready to fire.
Warning.
Okay, sir. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Alright, another abbot.
Radio check, red 1-6.
Purely
over.
just buying them to get rid of these Acer gems.
Looking for enemy planes.
At your orders. Roger, red leader. Enemy spot.
Orders are to shoot on sight.
Bandits ahead.
Warning.
Ready to engage.
At your orders.
Is there something you want burned out there?
Weapons need some extra eyes, sir.
This is. Come on, let's go quickly.
Army's ready.
Orders are clear. Go ahead. Need some extra. Bogies ahead. AG loaded. Ready to fire.
And try and counter Henry a little bit.
Going there. Red leader to Sunray. Standing by.
Cible de fond prêt à attaquer.
Bandits ahead.
Warning.
Ready to engage. I'm all ears.
Grab the binocular.
What are your orders, sir? Artillery at your orders. Roger, changing position. And waiting for fire coordinates.
I want to kill
There.
much.
Radio check, red 1-6, over.
Chevrolet, as fast as we can.
I hear you loud and clear.
Orders are to shoot on sight. Waiting for orders.
Move. Declare as good as dead. Bogies ahead, ready to engage.
I'm all ears.
Move. And keep your eyes peeled. I'm hit badly. Enemy spot.
Yeah, I was worried about that. That's really bad. Right on top of the S1. The S1 is here.
Ready.
I was gonna just cap all things.
Red
Nice.
6 hunting for the enemy. Flank gesichtet.
Warning.
At your orders.
Waiting for instructions, sir.
Waiting, going there.
Enemigo avistado.
No one playing the side of the map.
Ward added to
Very
it.
weird.
I am driving at full speed.
Very weird.
Damn it.
Out.
All ammo spent. Go back slowly. Yes, sir. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them.
Ready to supply.
Going there.
Warning.
Idiot.
Go back slowly. Radio check, red 1-6, over.
Nice.
Combat speed, driver.
Enemy spotted. Gun ready.
Waiting for instructions. Copy, sir. Move, but watch our flanks. Waiting for instructions. Good job, gunner.
Need some extra eyes, sir. Let's have a look around here.
At your orders, Captain. Radio check, red 1-6, over.
Sighted at 12 o'clock.
Where? Commies nearby.
Waiting for instructions.
Damn, that was close. Waiting for...
Oh, nice of the enemy to finally arrive. Oh, that was a bit of a dumbass game, wasn't it? Wow. Last place. I mean, bear in mind it's not based on placement, right? Because there are people with like less skills in this game. It doesn't really work like that. Just like the order. I don't know what the order is actually. I never worked it out. Maybe it's based on. It says based on conquest, or it's based on. Not based on any of these. It doesn't make sense at all. That bomber did the most. Just chaos, yeah. It's not like most kills or most or best KD or anything. To be honest, probably a good thing because then like people aren't just judging people for doing certain things or not doing certain things. Like, because if it was ordered by KD, everybody in the game would get into the mentality that you need to have a good KD. And if it was ordered by Conquest, then everybody would get into the mentality that you do nothing but just like throw units at points. And that's how you get the best score. KD would probably be the worst one for the game, yeah. Because in a lot of cases, negative KD is absolutely fine as long as you're capturing the point. Like, it's like you sacrifice your units to gain ground in this game. It's like you used to do in Steel Division. Well, we might be waiting a little while for this one. I picked Airport as a map because it's usually a map where it's a lot closer because you get that like sort of stalemate in the middle until one side builds up enough forces to crush the other. But I guess like Twin Cities is okay as well, but I don't see us getting another team. Just notice there's an F-14 in the loading video. It is coming at some point. Catch you there, Lightning. Pioneer airborne, cut them off guard. There was just like no one playing on that side of the map though. Like it was like one guy, and then I think he died, and then that was it. Nothing else came in. You know what I can do actually? Now I think about it, I can play Slay the Spire in windowed mode while we're waiting. Hell yeah! That like the perfect game for this. because I can just save it at any point and just whatever. Settings, graphics. Dude. Can I make it not full screen? There we go, cool. Yeah. Boom. Oh, just the Rande. Upgrade a card. Act 1 boss drops 2 relics. Sure. This is a game that I scale so well with resolution. I don't want to go. I feel like I really suck with this character, so I should probably go easy peasy. I don't mind going like maybe this elite. You guys didn't expect this. I should probably pick a deck actually. Yeah, I did see that it was getting review bombed. Mate, people are so petty. I hate the freaking Steam review section sometimes. People are just so petty. Let's go Polish. 20th Polish. Alright. A couple of Chinese streamers are having a fit and their audience is review bombing the game. Right. Is it? I was reading about there being sort of so there's like a in Japan and China in like gacha stuff. They don't. It's like really taboo to nerf cards, which is why they're getting annoyed about it, even though this isn't gacha or like whatever. Alright. Yeah, I can just click save and quit. Perfect. Easy. Alright, into the game we go. You know about Chinese culture is very win or lose, so people care a lot about how they perform and the balance. And they hate every bit that nerfs them or makes them weaker. In Tarkov, they hate realism changes because it nerfs the player against the bots. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like yeah. That's why I was like reading it in like a couple articles about it being more of a cultural thing. But any form of like review bombing, I feel like it's just bad. It's just kind of sad. Like I understand if you want to like, I guess it's a way of getting something you want, but it's like a child throwing their toys out of pram, you know. That's what it kind of seems like. You can complain, but I don't think like badly reviewing a game that is clearly not that bad is kind of silly. Has it ever worked though? Oh, absolutely. I mean, think of like Helldivers, right? Helldivers got review bombed. I mean, there are some cases where it's like, I don't know if it's ever really justified, but there are some cases where you kind of sympathize with it. I think the Helldivers shenanigans was one of those things that I was probably a bit inclined to agree with. I guess I'm gonna have to go center, and I always end up in this position. I'll help Bubble out. Me and Bubble against the world.
Słucham, panie kapitanie.
Only got 2 Wilks. Put like a couple of dudes there, be fine.
Ktoś potrzebuje podwóz. Tak jest, przyjąłem.
The thing about like Helldivers was it was a game that was built on like the community, and then it just got like the corporate overlord came in and was like, no, you shall not have fun unless you pay and make accounts on our Sony shit. Everyone was like, what? Brett, so trying to spoil our fun.
Kto to jest przełożony?
Hello, Martin. Yeah, my weekend was pretty good with Baltic DLC stuff coming out.
Słucham, panie dowódco.
I kind of feel like, you know, like obviously embargo drops a bit early,
Gotowi do
in
akcji.
my opinion, but
Ten gaz chce jeszcze nie naszych.
I feel like everyone's seen it and now they gotta wait like a week or more to get their hands on it.
Pełnym gazem.
feels bad.
Gotowi wyruszyć w każdym momencie.
What the fuck? Did I just get laser guided bombed? Bro! Leave my special forces alone.
Przyjąłem.
I ain't crying and shaking.
Mam nadzieję, że wie pan co robi.
I mean, with a lot of these like preview things, I feel like you give it to content creators a bit too early, it is a bit of a kick in the teeth. I feel like, especially with this Baltic DLC, because of the way that
Plutonu na stanowisku.
things have been with the game.
Zwiadowcy Witam na Wołodzinach.
Противник по курсу, к работе готов.
Witam na Wołodzinach. Tak, kapitanie.
Okay, I'm gonna actually push this left side with Fox.
Czołgi czołgiem zwalczaj. Ludzi czołgiem zwalczaj. Drugi pluton, naprzód. Zawsze chciałem pojechać na zachód.
Bubble can control the open with the EMP ones.
Mamy rozkazy, chłopcy. Dajcie im znać.
Oops.
Witam na Wołodzinach. Na rozkaz. Słychać was, damy im popalić. Witam na Wołodzinach.
Oh no.
Gotowi na śmierć. Trzymaj kwartaku. Na ten szaf. Dowódca plutonu na stanowisku. Słucham. Strasznie gorąco. Słychać was głośno i wyraźnie. Wsteczny, powoli. Magazyn pusty. Nie mamy amunicji. Kierowca stać. Otworzyć ogień! Wsteczny,
Yo.
powoli. Magazyn pusty. Wsteczny, już! Załoga w gotowości.
Warning.
Walą w nas jak bęben! Czołgi czołgiem zwalczaj. Ludzi czołgiem zwalczaj. Jazda! Drogę! Gotowi na śmierć i chwałę. Wsteczny, powoli.
Nah, whatever. You want 80 gems? I'll give you 80 gems.
Obnarożę przeciwnika. Na pański rozkaz. Przyjąłem.
Did you manage to get in, Timothy?
Odciągnijcie go stąd!
The enemy hasn't even captured this point yet.
Oddział! Zbiór! Mamy rozkazy. Ruszamy. Dostawa w drodze. Czołgi czołgiem zwalczaj. Ludzi czołgiem zwalczaj. Komuś potrzeba amunicji? Wyłącz silnik. Zaczekamy tutaj. Pojazd przygotowany do akcji. Jedzenie na garyfonie.
We're gonna have to grab for that trailer. Otherwise, I'm not making any progress.
Czekamy na instrukcję. Gotowy. Przeciwnik zamiecia. Za ojczyznę wszystko. Łapcie za loteczkę kapitalu. Posuwamy się naprzód. Pojazd przygotowany do akcji. Gotowy. Przeciwnik zamiecia. Mamy coś rozwalić? Podajcie nam koordynaty i po problemie. Zrozumiałem. Wprowadzam koordynaty. Kierowca! Nie śpi! Mamy coś rozwalić? Gotowi dać im popalić. Kapita na południach. Gotowi na cele w powietrzu, jak i na ziemi. Tak, kapitanie? Gotowi dać im popalić.
Time to soften them up.
Czas zapolować na czołgi. Zawsze chciałem pojechać na zachód. Przesyłka trafiła do Amsterdama. Oczy do góry, chłopcy. Ale rozkazy, chłopcy. Strzelaj do wszystkiego, co się rusza. Tam na rożu pracy. Przyjazdowy spokojny. Na pozycji. Przeprowadzimy rozpoznanie. Bez nas bylibyście ślepi.
Впереди противник. Нам поворачивать?
Weszło jak masło! Przeciwnik oberwał! Było blisko, nie mogą nas zauważyć. Przyjąłem. Znaleźć i zniszczyć. Ma pan do nas dostępny? Łapcie za lotneczkę kapitalu.
Get out quick.
Pojazd i jego załoga gotowa. Ma pan coś dla nas? Mamy coś rozwalić? Wsteczny, już! Gotowy, sprawdźcie. Tak, kapitanie? Jednego mniej! Gotowości?
I'll get some infantry that can push in there.
Silnik włączony, czekamy na rozkaz. Przyjąłem, natychmiast. Wsteczny, powoli. Słucham.
Oh boy.
Wsteczny, już! Zawsze chciałem pojechać na zachód. Przed jego załoga. Odbiór, potwierdzam. Walą w nas jak w bęben! Na pozycji.
Oh, it's like the flanger is so crazy. It's so slow.
Ruszyć w każdym momencie. Jak na mnie podobało się? Chcecie więcej? Na pozycji. Dostaliśmy przeciwpancernym! Tak jest, obywatelu kapitanie. Może pan na nas liczyć. Śmigłowiec na rozkaz. Przyjąłem. Odbieramy ogień. Jednego mniej. Załoga w gotowości. Przyjąłem. Odbieramy ogień. Ma pan dla nas rozkazy? Walą w nas jak w bęben!
Oh, the Wilk's doing okay.
Mamy kontakt z wrogiem. Gotowości.
Oh, Tim must have blocked.
Ma pan dla nas rozkazy? Przesyłka trafiła do cel zlokalizowany. Amunicja, obywatelu kapitanie. Dużo z niego nie zostało. Z przyjemnością. Wybrano противника. Прием. Jesteśmy jednego mniej.
Nice. Been a good fight so far. Guys, a good fight.
Tak jest. Obywatelu kapitanie. Gotowi do akcji. Dosiadać. Jednostka przeciwpancerna do pańskiej dyspozycji. Zabierzcie nas stąd! Gotowi na śmierć i chwałę!
Just gonna push these through just in case there's anything here.
Do pańskich rozkazów. Silnik włączony. Czekamy na rozkaz. Szybko! Na rozkaz! Śmigłowiec zostaliśmy! Tak jest, bez odbioru.
Okay.
Morfiny! Dajcie morfiny! Tak, obywatelu kapitanie? Potwierdzam, bez odbioru. Przesuwamy się naprzód. Na rozkaz!
The Strela's actually almost out of ammo.
Robią nas zielone!
A lot of tanks.
Dowódca, śmigłowiec melduje kontakt. Ma pan dla nas cel? Mamy cel! Zmiażdżyć ich!
I was rocking that tree line. So it's going to drop him. We'll get a couple of Dunners in as well. I think the Dunners are going to be pretty important here. Oh, lovely cluster. Juicy. Alright, let's go get him.
Gotowi do akcji!
Противник в работе готов.
Brak płynny. Tak jest! Ma pan coś na nas?
We'll need recon to go a little bit further up here. I need to get this recon to come with us.
To licha z tym czekaniem. Dajcie nam postrzelać. Morfiny! Dajcie morfiny!
Well, looks like I'm going to be a little bit too far forwards on that.
Czołgi czołgiem zwalczaj. Ludzi czołgiem zwalczaj.
He's managed to repair and get these back, and this is the new ones. Just hold fire, hold fire. Okay, hold fire.
Jedzenie na horyzoncie. Dowódca to weszło jak masło. Przeciwnik oberwał. Magazyn. Czołgi czołgiem zwalczaj. Ludzi czołgiem zwalczaj. Dostaliśmy czołgiem pancernym. Coś jeszcze? Zobaczcie. Z przyjemnością. Jakie mamy zadanie? Czas zapolować na czołgi. Jakie mamy
And shift some
zadanie?
of these malutkas round.
Zbliżenie na horyzoncie.
Another Dana.
Eugeniuszu, mamy cel. Zmiażdżyć ich. Morfiny! Dodaj gazu, stary. Ale tak jest, dowódco. Tak, na Surackicie. Nie przyjmiał spaczy.
Boris.
Ma pan dla nas cel? Jednego mniej. Ma pan dla nas cel? Ja tu. Mamy coś rozwalić. Polowanie czas zacząć. Zatrzymaj nas. Czekamy tutaj.
I need more infantry.
Tak jest. Rozkop dziesiątkę.
It's killed by the Malutka.
Frak w pole. Słucham, panie kapitanie. Załadujcie ładunek. Jedziemy na front. Morfiny! Dajcie morfiny! Niszczyć. Wycofaj nas. Przyjąłem. Znaleźć i zniszczyć. Bierzenie na
The T-72s can probably face tank the recoilless.
Zawsze chciałem pojechać na zachód. Morfiny! Kurs na podane współrzędne. Do pańskich rozkazów. Zaraz tam będziemy. Słychać was głośno i wyraźnie. Zamiast przygotować sprzęt inżynieryjny. Ruszamy. Pojazd przygotowany do akcji. Liczna kawaleria do pańskiej dyspozycji. Słychać was głośno i wyraźnie. Kierowca zna.
Well, that's Berlin rifles. Okay, they got scary.
Warning.
Artyleria do pańskiej
No, thank
Rozkop
you.
dziesiątkę. Cofaj nas. Cokolwiek pod rozkazem. Ma pan coś dla nas? No ojcze, chodź! Trzymamy tę pozycję! Walą w nas jak w bęben! Gotowi wysadzić coś w powietrze. Jednego mniej! Ładne oczy do góry, chłopcy! Dobra, nie! Cele obnaruszone! Coś jeszcze? Kierowca zna. Głośno i w naprzód, powoli. Bierzenie na horyzoncie! Zatrzymamy się do...
Nice. 2 kills.
Tak jest, panu kapitanie. Bierzenie na horyzoncie! Zawsze chciałem pojechać na zachód.
Okay, doing alright.
Dowód czymś? Spuśćmy im porządne manto!
Tak jest.
Warning.
Ma pan dla nas cel? Morfiny! Dajcie morfiny! Gotowy gotowy do wymarszu. Robią to znielone!
Załoga w gotowości.
Nie, bo przeciwnik zagił. Wróg został poszanowany.
I want a little beat.
Weszło jak masło. Przeciwnik oberwał.
Chodź! Trzymamy tę pozycję! Oczy do góry, chłopcy!
Słychać was głośno i wyraźnie. Magazyn pusty. Cofaj nas, kierowca start.
Gotowi na cele w powietrzu, jak i na ziemi.
Słychać was głośno i wyraźnie.
I'll keep trying to push these forwards.
Słucham.
Posuwamy się naprzód.
Dostawa w drodze. Dostawa w drodze. Potrzeba gdzieś wsparcia ogniowego?
Wiedzenie na horyzoncie!
Warning.
Dowódca plutonu na stanowisku. Słucham. Pojazd przygotowany do akcji. Przyjąłem. Znaleźć i zniszczyć. Ma pan dla nas rozkazy? Do pańskich rozkazów. Zaraz tam będziemy. Znowu w drodze. Kapitan i jego załoga wita pana na pokładzie.
This T-72 keeps missing.
Dalej powali. Magazyn pusty. Kierowca, wycofaj nas! Śmigłowiec na rozkaz. Zajmiemy się tym zawsze. Chciałem pojechać na zachód. Ruszamy na pańską moju! Słychać was głośno i wyraźnie. Jedźmy do mnie! Cofaj nas. Coś jeszcze?
Oh boy. The Wilt going down there is very sad.
Zniszczony! Za gorąco tu! Czołgi czołgiem zwalczaj! Ludzi czołgiem
No, no,
zwalczaj!
no. Babaj med 24. This fun while it lasted.
Wróg został poszanowany!
Dowódca
It did cost them a lot.
magazyn pusty. Nie mamy amunicji. Dowódca plutonu na stanowisku. Słuchaj, weszło jak masło.
It'd be nice though if my T-72s would hit something. Bring up a couple leaders here just to help with accuracy.
Tak, kapitanie?
Wrak w pole zrenia.
Na pełnym gazie. Zaraz tam będzie pojazd przygotowany do akcji.
Been a nice game.
Słucham.
Wrak w pole zrenia.
I guess like left side's breaking through nicely. Big cluster strike potential in the middle. I could run like a couple 222s.
Na ojciec wszystko. Stać! Coś jeszcze?
my tanks die? I feel like I'm a tank short here.
Kto nas na dzisiaj oczekuje?
Macie dla mnie jakiś cel? Odchodzę do ataku! Zadanie wykonane. Wracam do bazy. Kolega już nie wróci do domu.
Rozmawicie! Lepsi z maczem!
Gotowi na dziś. Byłem.
Like both my Wilks are dead. I saw one of them die. I don't think I remember seeing the other one die.
Strzelać do wszystkiego, co się rusza! Zawsze chciałem pojechać na zachód.
Oh, he's here. Okay, never mind.
Do pańskich rozkazów.
Didn't see him
Dostawa w drodze!
amongst the cubs.
Ani na zmacki cię. Lepsi na ospatrze. Będziecie mieli wnukom co opowiadać.
Feind gesichtet.
Oh, yeah, GG, I guess.
Podajcie nam koordynaty po problemie.
On Harris. Crazy. 3,245 kills, 1,650 losses. How do you get that many kills in 26 minutes, Commissar? Is that just Krugs? My grad was actually kind of farming. Huh. That's good. Back in that tree line so the tanks could advance. Killed a fob with a Krug. Amazing. It's funny. Yeah, we did well there. That was it's not too bad. Not too bad. Some nice armor gameplay. That's right. What's up? A little under halfway to getting gold on all the Broken Arrow campaign. Which one was the hardest, in my opinion? Ooh, good question. I had a lot of trouble with the second mission. The one where you like can't lose a single unit. I think that was probably the hardest one. Yeah, I think Peacekeeper was the hardest one, just because it was very tedious. It took me quite a few tries to get it right. Any more games tonight? No, I'm probably going to be done for the night. I'm pretty knackered. It's been a long weekend for me with all the Broken Arrow stuff happening. So I'm gonna head to bed. But yeah, thanks guys for playing. It was good fun. Yeah, Peacekeeper's probably hardest. I can't think like of any others that were that bad. I thought that the Nava one was going to be bad, but it wasn't that hard in the end. I guess the other one that's like self-service as a gold medal. The gold medal itself is not the hard part, but completing the mission is the hard part. So yeah, like getting the gold on that, I guess, is a bit tedious as well. I managed to like get self-service done the first time before they changed it, so I was pretty happy with that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for coming along today. Thank you, Warp Ghost, for the 9-month Prime. University Monkey, thanks for the Prime, or sorry, for the Tier 1. Feder, thanks for the 38-month Tier 1. Ragton, thanks for the Prime as well. Welcome to the new follows. If you are new to stream, do make sure to follow. If you're new on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, as there will be more WARNO content every Sunday. Next stream will be Tuesday. We'll be doing some more Broken Arrow. It could be the last Broken Arrow before Baltic DLC, because the 26th is Thursday, right? So if they do actually release the Baltic DLC on Thursday, we'll be playing the new DLC with you guys, with everybody on Thursday evening. So that would be cool. That'd be really cool. But yeah, Broken Arrow on Tuesday. Wednesday, interesting one. I am, since we keep coming back to it, very tempted to play some Republic Commando, but I'll have to see if it works on OBS or even on my computer. But good old Republic Commando, I used to freaking adore this game when I was a kid. Oh yeah. Hey, oh yeah. Overwhelmingly positive. So cool. Because I was hoping like maybe we can make a VFB a VFB Republic Commando squad in the Star Wars mod. Right, that'd be so cool. DLC releases Thursday. I don't know, but it's between the 26th and 31st, so I'm optimistic. Let's say that it will be 26th. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so yeah, maybe we'll do some Republic Commando. I don't know how it's going to be on Steam, or sorry, on YouTube, in terms of like copyright. I might have to be a bit careful with that. Maybe I won't be able to stream it on YouTube. Because there's a reason that nobody makes Empire at War Star Wars combat or Star Wars content. It's because it's copyright striked all the time. I guess worst case scenario, I can just make a new VulcanHDGaming live channel, right? We'll see. Alright, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream and the Danish units. If you missed the Danish units, they're at the beginning of the stream, so you can watch back the VOD on YouTube if you want to check them out. There's also the videos on my main channel. Alright, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you to the patrons, thanks to the mods, thanks to YouTube members if I didn't thank them already. Appreciate all the support. See you guys on Tuesday, 8 PM. See you then. Have a good night, guys. Catch you later.